Hi guys, how's it going? Ivano here with a new video, and today we are testing whether the new blue Augments 83 are giving full stats in PvP. So this was a question that came up a while ago in one of my YouTube comments, and as you might know, the question is relevant because the blue Augments of the previous tier were bugged in PvP, meaning they did not give you the full stats that they should. So what I did to test here, I went on the Rishi Stronghold. If you don't know, on the Rishi Stronghold you will have the exact same stats as you would in PvP. Because in PvP, if you have gear that's higher than item rating 336, those stats of the gear will be nerfed to the current maximum item rating in PvP, which is 336. So my Rakata gear will be nerfed, and the stats that I see when I hover over the item will not be the same that I actually have in a war zone. So if you test these things, it's important to do so on the Rishi Stronghold. So what I did is I just removed my purple augments, the 310, and I bought a set of critical augments 83. Those have item rating 296, meaning they are almost as good as the best in slot of the previous generation of augments, the item rating 300 gold augments. But the difference here is that these ones are quite affordable. So at the time of making this video, they were going for around 1.6 million per augment, meaning that these are very affordable even if you're a new player. And the reason for that is of course that crafting them is relatively simple. I have another video where I explain a little bit about the augments and how the crafting and the progression works. But for now, if you want to simply buy them from the GTN, you can go ahead and do so. Next, we drop them into my gear that has the augmentation kit MK11. And if you look at the stats, this one should give you 123 critical rating. Right now we have 4,127. And as we add the augment, we get to 4,250. So we get exactly 127 critical rating. Now let's look at the endurance and the power. It should give us 163, and with some quick maths, that should be 11,004 power and 19,648 endurance, and that's exactly what we're getting from adding one augment. So it seems that they fixed the issue with the previous blue augments. Not really sure what caused it. I did test the rest of the augments, just adding them to the gear to see whether anything changes if you have a full set. Later I also played a little bit with different augments. I added some alacrity and some versatile augments to basically have the same stats, just a little bit lower as with my purple augments. And the end result you can see here. So with that gear set, I have almost 5k crit, 2137 alacrity, and almost 13k power. HP is at 413k, so those blue augments do give full stats in PvP, and they are almost as good as the previous gold augments, while only costing a fraction. As you can see, I kept my old gold augments, and if you compare the stats, you're barely losing, 8 endurance and power and 7 critical rating. So a very good budget option. If you're a new or returning player, those should give you a good start to be competitive in PvP. That's all I have for today, guys. Hopefully this video helps some of you. If it did, please remember to leave this one a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.